ibxtoycat, and today I'm going to be playing Cloud Survival, or in other words, I'm going to be trying to survive on top of a cloud. This is a ridiculous sounding map that honestly could be a lot of fun. It fits my perfect ideal of being an interesting survival challenge, and is it going to deliver and indeed be worth the purchase price? Let's find out in today's Cloud Survival Challenge, which is a set of words I didn't think I'd have to say. I mean, I've seen the thumbnail too. There are flying cows on that thing. But yeah, this is a real picture from the map, and indeed, this is a very real experience that I'm excited to endure. They have put a little bit of an emphasis on the idea of like, you can try and survive for, you know, like 100 days if you want to. But yeah, for now we're gonna ignore all of that and instead jump right into it. Man, cinematics in a Minecraft map always are interesting to me. Like, I mean, there's a lot going on here that doesn't feel like Minecraft to me, but that's fine, I'm sure, because soon we will find out. There we go, classic Minecraft server style thing. We have to talk to the king, and he's gonna explain what's happening. My ships can only fly so far and so high. Is that true now? That's nice. What else? Use my hot air balloons and give it the necessary fuel it needs. I can do that, if you insist, friend. I am sending you on an expedition through the mighty sky realms. Okay, let's go. I'm on board. Let's go aboard this little ship, and let's see where it takes us. Am I on the ship correctly? I think I might fall off if I'm not careful. You know, what happens if you fall off? Okay, you can't. Let's continue listening to the, okay, interact with the balloon. So this is a balloon. I am going to interact with you, and we're gonna go somewhere. Ah, a cloud. So the king has come with me. How did he fit? Let's not pretend that he fit aboard this tiny boat, and let's instead try our best here. What is it saying? The harpoon allows you to pull in clouds and items inside of them. What the heck is pull in 5 clouds? Okay. So it's like a fishing rod, but for clouds. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, it makes as much sense as anything else in Minecraft does. So, oh, and the clouds give you things. So we get seeds from the clouds, or we can get, man, this is a, this is a bizarre concept. But we got seeds from the clouds, and we got saplings from the clouds, and we got dirt. So that's how this map works, is you, instead of like having to make stuff from scratch, you make it from clouds. Also, you must pop the clouds there on if there are mobs approaching you, or else bad things will happen, or they'll land on your island. So, I don't see any mobs, but I'll be sure to keep that in mind, Mr. Bossman. Here they come now. Okay, I can keep an eye out for them. Do you see any mobs, internet? Oh, shoot down the mobs. Where? Okay, there we go. So that is a mob, and he must be shot down. All right, okay, there we go. He's dead. This is silly. Old man yells at cloud map. Yeah, this is very bizarre. I am literally looking at clouds and saying that they are the source of my problems, which in most parts of Minecraft would be insanity, but today it works just great. So thank you, Mr. King. I'll be on my merry way now. Thank you very much. Honestly, one of the biggest downsides of the marketplace people getting good at you know, transitions like this is like, I want to skip the tutorial. Please give me a button. Okay, golden animals, let's go. Not everything needs to take 10 seconds of my time. Also, do you see that? There was like something coming in, but it vanished. So I'll wait again, pull in some animals. Okay, I got this. Where is my golden animal? Give it to me, game. Oh, what's on it? That's a potato. That's not a golden animal. Oh, is that a golden animal down there? Must be, right? Oh, look, yeah, the cows of the wings. Is this what happens when you die? You go to cow heaven? Okay, 2 more animals. So it is basically fishing, but with a cloud aesthetic on it, which I don't hate. I mean, going fishing in the clouds seems like great fun to me. We'll grab a chicken too. And there we go, look at that. This generator will automatically produce cobblestone for you. I mean, this is cute, but I feel like we already had cobblestone generators, but sure, I'll mine it. Mine some cobblestone. Oh, it's literally automatic too. I've taught you everything you'll need and will soon return to my fleet. So yeah, it is a Minecraft Bedrock fun modded experience, which I'm excited to play with because I do like to, you know, to goof around with this sort of thing. Jump, let's see what happens. You know what, you're right, fun. Let's do it. Goodbye, world. Oh, I got a cloud for it though. Throw the items you collected into the hot air balloon. Okay, I'll do precisely that. Oh, and then they're gonna go somewhere. So I think I want to put in all the water buckets and the dirt and the sun. Okay, they're just coming back to me, I think. Throw the items you collected. Okay, so it has to be seeds. Okay, yeah, the seeds work. I'm gonna mine the cobblestone generator. Okay, I can't do that. You know, whatever I did, it seems to have worked. I don't know what it is that I did precisely there, but yeah, come find me if you're able to make it through the layers. Okay, Mr. Fat King, I will do that. I really have to stress, how did you make it here? Why is your chair floating? And also, interact the balloon to end the introduction. That's what I needed earlier, please. Just, that was good, but it was a little long-winded. So, let's go. Off to the space sky cloud realm. They so could have just given you lava plus water, though, says Bearded Man 8319. Yeah, it does feel unnecessarily complicated to my mind. But maybe that's just me thinking wrong. Also, yeah, we're going all the way up through this overworld level. So yeah, there's lots of layers to this. You start the overworld, and there's an Aether you eventually reach, I think. But yeah, for now, we need to do is give him some wood, and if we give these resources, it gives me the result. So we are gonna build out in from the cloud layer with some dirt. And then we're gonna make a thing, like a wheat farm. Then we're going to grow some trees and make a tree farm. So those are the only two things we really need right now. Let's do this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Why isn't your chair floating? You know, it's a good question, Cat. It is one of my failures in life. One of my greatest mistakes is not having a chair that floats. Also, there's so much coming through here. I wonder if I have to keep an eye out for mobs constantly. Or if that's worth even doing. Like, you know, should I be hooking in like that pig right now? Because right now, I don't have a pig farm. Maybe I should have one. There we go. We got a pig. Yeah, let's make like a little pen for our animals. We got two cows here anyway. Why not turn them into something? Why not make a crafting table and use said crafting table to get myself a pick here? Yeah, it sounds great to me. Or not pickaxe, a hoe. A hoe is just a pickaxe in disguise, though. So, hoe, yes. An axe, also yes. I need more, a lot more of this. So, yeah, using all of this water, which, by the way, I kind of want to know what happens if we, like... How far down do you think we can go in this water? But for now, we won't answer that question. Yes, we will, apparently. So the water goes down quite low, as it seems. And if you are to fall out of that, you fortunately don't lose everything. Yeah, you get to keep everything. So falling out of the world is not a real downside. I personally, you know, even though I hate dying, don't get me wrong. Also, oh, there's an edge to the world. Oh, so can I not place... Okay, there's not an edge to the world, just things work weirdly. Okay, so let's see if we can place from the side there. Or if this... Oh, it really is that limited size of a world. So we gotta really, really work within limited confines here. Because there are very few blocks available for us. Also, what is this cloud block made out of? Do you think I can mine it, or is it stuck there? You're already in heaven, so you can't die. That's solid logic. You know, you should write lore for them fun. What is the goal here, says KMB. So the goal in this challenge is to go higher and higher until eventually we can meet the king. We do that by getting the various resources required. Oh, it told me what I needed. It was wood and it was wheat a second ago. But I have to trust that it's exactly the same. And, yeah, it's a bit of a... There's a lot of things that have started not working, huh? Like, placing blocks doesn't seem to work. Out over here? For some reason? Okay, now it's working again. So, yeah, there is a very hard limit to the world. I can't work out why it chooses to work the way that it does. But we have very few blocks, and we've got to make them count towards us. But you are the king, aren't you? You know what? As much as people tell me that I dropped something that would make me a king, I apparently legally am not one. Okay, so place all of these around there. Lots of seeds planted. How are we gonna get bone meal, chat? Do you think it's worth like just grinding up all our stuff, or do you think that's something we'll come to regret? Also, these clouds are very close in. You're gonna have to take them down. They do go against me. So raw rabbit and an iron pickaxe. Yeah, of course I don't need a pickaxe if I've got one of these. So, indeed, we just need a regular axe. Should I just... Oh, there's a golden cow there. Okay, so yeah, we want to keep taking down golden cows when we can. Okay, that golden cow, he's going to be mine. Oh, yeah, there we go. So a golden cow is just worth stone. Also, golden beef. Chat, what do you think golden beef does? This is my favorite. You know, we got ourselves the pea cow, everyone's favorite Minecraft mob. But what could golden beef possibly do for us? What a goofy concept to just throw in a map. No explanation, no elaboration. Just we gotta trust that it makes some sense. So yeah, we got raw gold from that second one. Gilded beef gives you gilded saturation. Stains like turmeric. Makes you fly. Oh, yeah, I mean, the cow could fly. So it stands to reason that I might be able to fly one day. You know, I like that theory. Let's eat the golden beef midway through a fall. And let's see if that works out for us. Because, yeah, we need to get sheep, by the way. I see one over there. If we don't have sheep, we won't have success. Oh, don't leave me, sheep. I need you. I desperately need you, sheep. It's so hard to actually get a grip on these guys. Yeah, this harpoon does not work how I expected it to. I'm getting clouds, and I think I got a sheep on that one. No, I did not. I got white concrete powder. So we're gonna need a chest. This is the most ridiculous set of stuff a map has ever thrown at me. It's a hard temptation to avoid. Oh, wow, a totem undying. Ah, that's fascinating. It's a hard temptation to avoid as a map maker to just give people something of everything. So they have to, like, work it out themselves. But, it does result in some very messy situations. Like, why do I have an enchantment table? What? Okay, you know, we'll put the enchantment table over here. This corner of the world can be my enchanting corner. It's a very, very, very bizarre map. But we're just here trying to get our wheat going, which we can do once we find mobs. Also, look at that. Is that just the chicken up there? I think it is just the chicken. Never mind. He's in love, though, which is nice. So, yeah, we're looking for skeletons now. I think they're going to spawn at night on these boats. Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's a... Oh, you have to bring them over to you. And then... Because it's... Oh, God. Yeah, they're coming naturally. Never mind. Also, there's half gravity here for reasons. I mean, I can't say it doesn't feel realistic. Also, we're getting music discs left, right, and center. Oh, crazy. Speaking of crazy, hey, Toycat, another day.
Hey, Toycat. Another day waiting for Mojang to release January 20th, 1950. Also been binging ibxtoycat lately. Well played on the two-state video, haha.
Okay, first of all, I'm glad you liked the video. It was one of those ones where I'm making it, and you know, I was speaking to people, and they're like, "No, you can't make that video. You can't. People are going to assume that you're making some point about blah 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 blah." And I was like, you know, but it would be fun though, right? And so I'm glad that it came off well and that you enjoyed it. But the other thing is, I think that's very funny. The January 20, 1950 update is long overdue. I agree. You know, KMB, I agree with you too. We have long been waiting for the January 1st. It's such a funny... Streamlabs has some very fun oddities, and one of those is she doesn't know about Minecraft updates, which is a pretty big thing not to know, in my opinion. But yeah, she doesn't, and so I guess we'll have to humor her on the January 20th. But more seriously, the 1.2050 update. Yeah, I've got to admit, I've never been waiting for so long for like a bug fix, but it is one that I am excited for. It is one I have quite a layer of excitement for, and I think a lot of people will be excited too. However, it is, again, it's one of those, we'll have to wait for it. I do think that we'll probably see it sooner rather than later, but I don't know when sooner is or when later is. Also, we got an oak log. So look, okay, so we got multiple oak logs now. If I can just... Oh, what am I doing? Every time I crab, I'm getting weird stuff. So put all of this aside. Just find a way to stem the inventory insanity. And then I can show you what happens. So if I put some oak in the chest, the oak gets absorbed, and now I need fewer pieces of oak. That's fun. I still don't have any progress on these. I guess I need to make some torches, and then use said torches to light this up. And now at least my crops will grow a little bit. We'll do the same with these things too. Yeah, this is a weird map in terms of, like, I feel at all times like there's so much for me to do, which maybe is exactly what a lot of people are going for. Like, yeah, I wanna be a little bit confused about what's going on. If that is for you, this is great. I do know that I want to go to this next realm, this next dimension, this higher level of Cloudland, but I also would just really like if I could get myself a bed. So that's gonna be my priority. Also, I can finally eat the golden beef, chat. What do you think it's gonna do? Okay, let's find out. Golden beef time. Oh, it's an enchanted golden apple. See, you know, I don't want to give like map critique here. I think this is a fun concept with a lot of work going into it. But I do think that you shouldn't just make the first item you give someone the most OP item. Because now where do I go from here? Unless there's a golden beef double plus extra fun, which there might be. I'm willing to admit. Oh, I think I just killed my cow. Okay, well maybe did the husk kill my cow, or did I kill it with my thing there? But yeah, we're just gonna keep on hooking clouds because I've made my farms, but I don't think it's the most efficient way to get them. But yeah, let's keep on searching anyway. Toycat, is it a golden beef or a golden steak? You know, that's the real question, isn't it? Also, I don't know what I just did, but now it's a two-handed item. Okay, it's back to one hand. What did I just do? I'm so I'm so confused sometimes. Okay, clear focus. We need keep it in check. We just need to grow some wheat and some wood. 24 of both, and we'll be out there. And I do believe this is the fastest way to farm it. It's just hooking clouds in, seeing what we get. It seems to be working now, and indeed, if we just ignore the inventory crisis it's resulting in, it's working wonderfully in every sense of the word. So in goes the emeralds and the okay, just all of this. Oh, we got, okay, heck yeah, we got bone meal. That is actually better. So we take the grass blocks and the dirt blocks and the bone meal, and now we can grow our own trees, and we can get this done ourselves. Speaking of done ourselves, I don't know what job Chris H has to give away all this money, but I want it. Also, due to the laws of quantum physics, there is a non-zero chance I gave everyone in chat a KitKat bar. You know, I would say there is a non-zero chance of basically everything if you subscribe to a liberal enough definition, interpretation of quantum physics. And you know what? Why wouldn't you? Life is more fun if you just believe that everything is possible. Also, come on, shoot, Coral. Why would you give me these items, game? What is the like? This is an inventory management simulator, and I guess that I should have been ready for this, honestly. Okay, so we'll put the spare buckets of water in there, and the raw gold, and the raw beef, and there's just a lot to sort away. But that should be good for now. Also the saplings. Okay, so now we can just make a bunch of bone meal and do as simply as this. We'll make an axe first, I guess. We make a stone axe, maybe an iron axe if we can get so lucky, and then we'll use that to chop down trees. Also, yeah, I think Chris H is one of the most prolific benefactors on the stream recently, right? Clearly someone who enjoys the Toycat content. Something I really appreciate, by the way. The fact that you genuinely like the channel and what you see, it's something that is, you know, it seems like it should be. Oh god, there's so many of them coming. I felt so secure earlier, but now I'm getting raided by so many mobs. Okay, I felt good. I felt like I knew what I was doing, but I've absolutely lost it. I have no idea at this point. I just need to not die, which is a lot easier said than done. Okay, finish the skeleton. Get in there. Finish the baby zombie. And then, oh no, okay, that baby zombie is going to be my death. Also, there's another skeleton over there, which is great. He's just so hard to hit. With the extra gravity too, it makes everything just a bit more confusing. But I think you can probably double hit, it seems. Okay, so now we heal up in a safe space, and I bone meal this tree, because it hasn't grown by itself. Oh, trees don't seem to grow. Okay, that was just, it happened. It took 5 bone meal, but it's fine. And then avoid the skeleton, but make a axe. And there we go. That was, I mean, it was a challenge, but I reveled in it. I did pretty well, I think. And now, yeah, while we wait for all of the rest of our stuff to grow, which I guess we haven't planted enough of it, so all the seeds need to go in at some point, sooner rather than later. Let's do this. Yeah, ibxtoycat. Opinion on ray tracing on Xbox consoles. It's technically possible. You can't download the map, but I think you can join someone's realm who has it. It's crazy that it is technically possible in that way. Which is, it's fun in my opinion. Is it good that it's possible? That's a different question. But yeah, to answer the thing from Silly there, which is to say like some people something jobs. I think a lot of people will get like, oh, also where did my cobblestone generator go? Did it run out of cobblestone that it could generate? Is cobblestone meant to be a limited resource in this map? Also, how am I meant to deal with that skeleton? Am I just not Can I just ignore him? I'll do that. That's fine. So as you can see, I now need... Oh. Okay, the map is, is very, very strange. 8 more wood, 24 more wheat. Do. Thank you so much, by the way, to Tracy Coletta for gifting 10 memberships on the channel. Yeah, a lot of people... one of the scary concepts in... I think a lot of people say, like, the philanthropy world. But just in the world of anything, right? Is people feeling like they don't matter. A lot of people will get to the idea of being like, because, you know, money is... It compared to other systems, it feels as less democratic because you know, everyone can controls a different share of it or whatever. But ultimately, I always make the argument that like giving is actually good for yourself. It makes you feel good to support things and projects you care about. Yeah, if tipping that pound felt good to you, that's great. If it felt bad to you, if you're like, oh, I feel terrible, I feel like I've supported someone who's going to go on to argue that golden beef is actually a bad thing, you know, like whatever it is, like ultimately it is you who decides. Also, so weird to just have a cow pop in. I didn't want to kill him. I didn't assume I was going to. I feel a little bad now. Speaking of feeling bad, let's finally just commit to growing some wheat seeds. It's gonna take a bit to do it, but this is the most important step. We can slowly grow our base here, and so I'm going to have to. Speaking of going to have to, also yeah, I think this is gonna be the biggest part of the farm, because there's a lot of space for dirt here. It seems that is the edge, but it's still a pretty decent edge if we put some water just over there. Yeah, we can get a lot of seeds grown in here, which will be great. So now we just need to find more seeds to make it work. Also, Toycat! Just wanted to thank you for the great distraction you have been over the years. First donation I've made, but I'm happy to be able to make it. Thank you, Emotional Wreck. I appreciate it. The important thing with all tips and anything like that is that, like, oh, something very important's happening right now. I cannot right now. Sorry, it was my grandma calling me. You know, chat, is it rude to decline a call from your grandmother because you're streaming? What are the ethics on that? Sorry, no, oh, it's very easily breakable. You just, like, kind of do it in one. So we'll put this over somewhere in the middle of the island. To me, that makes sense. And we're going to finally get those last 8 pieces of wood made by chopping down this tree which has grown, and then maybe just one more. Only if you like her, though, so Xavier. I like my grandma. I think a lot of people have, like, complicated relationships with hers. I think mine is fairly simple. I'm glad it's fairly simple. Yeah, I think a lot of... Oh, see, there's a gap here where I can't place blocks, but I can on this side. So do you think there's a way to, like, maybe get round and place blocks on... Yeah, like, I can't place a block there, but I can place a block there. So some cloud blocks let you place on the side of them, but not all cloud blocks. And this block here is also not placeable. What? I don't understand the logic in this, but I'm gonna have to go with it. It's fine. It's great. Yeah. So I like my grandma. I was always kind of aware there was like some drama in my family going on when I was younger. I think it was like to do with my like, I don't know, like one of the like worst things that I've like ever had was like being slightly involved in the middle of like my mother at the time and her parents, my grandparents, is being like, look, I'm this old, I'm not responsible for dealing with this. Like I remember at one point they tried to, like, my grandma like tried to offload some furniture onto her, and she was like, no, I don't want this. It was always interesting, like realizing, because again, when you're a child, it's really easy to fall into the belief that everyone has this harmonious, like all the adults are like on the same page about what's what. But it's scary, but also handy to realize that no. They all, every adult is in this polite society of pretending to agree on stuff. But there's a lot of things they fundamentally do disagree on quite a bit. Also, we can't place a block there. Also, I can't mine this block. How did I ever get it there? I don't... What, is it only sometimes that you're allowed to place water? How did... Okay, so we'll just remove this block, place some water there, and call that a day. Maybe. Some people trauma dump. some people furniture dump. You know, it's a similar concept, really, if you really don't stop and think about it. But yeah, there was all sorts of, like, weird things to be in between there. But thankfully, like, again, another thing I'm really grateful for is, like, not being involved in any inter-family conflicts about, oh, these people are so bad. Like, there's so many dumb versions of that. Every family has its, like, dumb drama of, like, people who don't talk to people. But, yeah, it was nice to never have that in my situation. Because, yeah, I just think, as a child, are you really meant to be involved in, you know, politics and all that sort of noise? The goal should be not. The goal should be family politics shouldn't affect you. Also, let's see if the acacia logs count as logs. Oh, invalid item. Wow, that's fun. So it knows. I mean, it obviously, it makes sense that it could work it out, but it's still cool to see, right? So we're going to place some grass blocks of some trees on them, just randomly around the island, because I'm sure there's got to be some reason these saplings aren't growing. Like, maybe they're too close to the edge. So if we just place these a little further in, might solve that issue. Place a tree there. Maybe that solves that issue as well. Okay, so all I need now is bone meal, but I don't have enough of it. So I'll start hooking islands until we get fun things. It's a fun game I like to play called Hook the Island. What are we going to get? Is there anything on this cloud? No. Wow, 2 clouds of nothing on them. Am I even playing cloud block right now? Yeah, what isn't the skeleton doesn't attack? The skeleton is clearly, like, bugged onto half the platform that I can't get to, and he, like, there are barrier blocks here preventing us from getting to each other. I wonder if there's, like, a way... Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's the way that I can get to him. I'll build him a little platform. So now he can walk a little bit closer, and then we'll sneakily kill him. There we go. Nice. And get his bones. It's a bit dumb to have the barrier blocks there if they're so easily circumventable. But again, I'll assume the best for this map because I want to enjoy it. And indeed, I'm going to just put the last of my oak in there. Again, real close to a resolution on that. Put my 13 wheat in too. And now we just need 3 and 20 till we're done. Like, what a weird bug there, by the way. Good job. The skeleton's behind barriers, which is why he can't attack. There's an interesting question as to why he's behind barriers that I wouldn't be able to answer. What's in this cloud, by the way? Oh, emerald. What's in this one? Yeah, I guess it's just going fishing with more interesting outcomes, which I do actually like. It is making the survival a much more interesting experience. I have an objective which I'm trying to do, and there's just a lot of insane stuff happening in between, which is great. Also, he committed a crime. But yeah, I think you know, like trying to compare like what you can do to someone else is never like it's never healthy. You know, it's weird because I used to think I'm gonna level view. It's someone who, if I'd have heard someone saying that to me, I'd be like, well, that's dumb, right? Obviously, you've got to compare what you can do to, like, that's the whole. You know, you can't just say that numbers don't exist. I get kind of mad sometimes when people see 0 left, by the way. I get mad when people see money as like some fictional element. Like, yeah, well, what matters is not how much money you have, but how much money you feel you have. It's like, no. It's there are objective quantities of money, etc. But also like there's so many things attached to how money is given and received, which is why people say that. Like, people would rather you be nice and less, you know, wealthy than more wealthy and less nice, or you know, people would rather have you know, like a more. There's a reason, like, I don't know, like presidential campaigns will be like, yeah, we like having lots of small donors because it's something, you know, it's better to have a broad support. It's the same with like internet content creators. Is you'd rather have more people who like your stuff. Enough to want to support it because it's just a healthy way to be in a way. I want money for safety. Some people are lying. I think that is one of the most underrated things that money can provide for you, that you don't realize that it provides for you till it stops or doesn't. In my opinion, is like the real thing. One of the real safety mechanisms that money provides is the ability to feel like you are not, you know, one bad decision away from being on the street. Very, very underrated part of money's appeal, in my opinion. Is but yeah, it's also, I don't know. It makes sense why it's not for a lot of people. Also, This is so strange, the way you grow these blocks. Yeah, it makes sense that it's not what most people see money as being useful for. But in my opinion, it is the most valuable individual use that you can have for the magic pieces of paper. In my opinion. Okay, so we got 4 more pieces of wheat, which isn't great, but we have 2 more bones. So if we can just get 7 wheat from 6 bone meal, will be great. Or what I could just probably do at this point is make myself a composter. I think you use slabs for a composter, right? Yeah, we'll use slabs, make a composter. Then use the composter to turn some of this garbage we get into good stuff. Because at this point, like 29 melon seeds. Are we going to use 29 melon seeds? Probably not. So we throw them in here. And realize that you get very little for a melon seed. And then give up and try a beetroot seed. Are these also worth nothing? Oh yeah, this was a bad investment. This was a mistake if I've ever seen one. So we'll take the 23 pumpkin seeds. And there we go, 7 bone meal. So now we just gotta bone meal 7 separate crops, 1 time each. Hope they all turn into wheat, and problems are solved. Yeah, Toycat is love. Toycat is life. Toycat is the sky. You know, I'm becoming the sky today. It's not something I'd ever expect to have to add to my list of abilities. But yeah, I am now a sky man. It's pretty nice up here. I'm looking forward to going to these extra places they've got. But yeah, something weird about this map is it like made a big deal of being like, yeah, 100 days out here. But it doesn't have a day counter or anything. /day maybe? No, they haven't done that. There's D-Alp, which is an interesting one. So it's probably day 2 now, I would guess. I still didn't get a sheep, or I got 1 sheep, but should we just kill 3 sheep to make a bed? Or do I want skeletons so bad that I'm not going to do that? That's the question. I don't know the answer. Maybe I could make the bed, but then also... No, you know, I'd rather than having a bed, I'd rather have some fun stuff going on. So let's get that 3rd sheep. That's officially a bed made right there. This is what I like to call a biological bed. We've got 3 sheep and we've got some trees. Between them, we can go to sleep. We've just got to find out exactly how. Then we'll make some more torches. Make sure all of the crops are always growing. And then, yeah, this is current objective. Look for skeletons. Can I do anything else? No, I cannot. Do I want to do anything else? Yes, I really would. Never seen you do cloud gaming before, says Alex C. Very good, very good. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna pop the... We pop the ones that have things we don't want. And if we want a skeleton to come over, we want to specifically not pop him. Useful to know. We're also going to keep grabbing more sheep, just on the off chance it becomes useful. There are a lot of them around now. In fact, let's make sure we kill some of these sheep, because they have died from other reasons before. Let's get ahead of the whole dead sheep game by killing the sheeps ourselves. Boom. Now that's a bed sorted. And, oh, diamond. See, what? Like, how is it crazy? It's crazy that I'm, like, fighting to get bone meal. And at the same time, the game's like, oh yeah, but also, here are some free diamonds. Make a diamond sword if you want to. We don't care. You know, I think I will make a diamond sword, actually. Let's go for it. This is exciting, right? Well, look at me. And now a skeleton. Exactly what I needed. Which I'll use to make bone meal. No, I won't, because I have out of inventory space. Put it all away again. There's so much in here. Just get off the island, okay? Okay. So, put it all away. Inventory management, the game. It's getting real hard at this point. There's so much inventory to be managed, but yet I must do my best. Grab the bones, make the bone meal, and pray this is enough. Okay, so that one first. Next one, this one. Go. Oh, I can't break the wheat unless it's from a certain angle. This one, go. This one, go. Okay, so that is 7 pieces of wheat. I needed 7 pieces of wheat, chat. Okay, we're about to ascend to a new realm. And also there's a skeleton in the same place. So I think that my whole island is going to go up with me here. I would be sad if not. But let's do our best. Let's go. Oh, balloon up time. Zoom. I'll take a phone call. Come back to Poop Talk. Haha, this chat's great. You know, some people would say... what's the word? Potty talk is the... Oh, God. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's dragons on this map, chat. Did I forget to mention the dragons? I think I might have. Is he gonna kill me? It's okay. I got a totem. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger, and I know he can't kill me. Oh, God. Oh, and he's okay. A little bit of a poop thing going on here. It's okay. I just ate some spicy food. I'm gonna go for the same thing tomorrow. We're on the same boat here. Really missed that dragon. So, yeah, I don't know how I'm meant to attack this thing. I guess I should make a bow and arrow. Yeah, I've got two arrows. So first of all, I'll make a wall to defend myself. That seems like a good step one. Yeah, let's, I'll see what, so the next thing I need is to defeat this guy. And so I'm gonna just make a wall. And now he can't get me. Yeah, good luck getting me through that, friend. Okay, he's worked out. He can just, he can do crazy stuff from the sky. Use the cloud grabber thing. Oh, you're right, yeah. Grab him. Oh, that actually, yeah, wow. Okay. I was gonna make a bow, but you're right, I have the best tool. I'm gonna throw eggs at him. If this is Sky Wars, I'm gonna make sure I win. It actually did something to him, right? You saw it hit its health bar. So just gonna keep on attacking him. And if anything comes from above, I dodged that. Yeah, I got this. I know what I'm doing. It's scary, but I've got so many hooks to throw at you, friend. Oh, just had to say that. You know, there are some things. Oh, okay, it's two-handed again now. What is this actually? This is such a weird Minecraft bug. But it can't, like, you can see my second hand is there. I'm still holding the totem and dying. But yeah, it looks like I'm holding just one thing. Very, very strange. Okay, we're just gonna keep on going. Ignoring this zombie. Who knows where he came from. Ignore that zombie too. Okay, now, maybe we can't ignore them anymore. Oh, yeah, we definitely cannot. That one has a coral in his hand. Don't know where you've been. But I do know I want to go there. Watch out for the big dump. And one last big swing. Probably a few more big swings, honestly. Okay, they're attacking each other, meaning I can attack the dragon. I wish I saved my golden beef for this, by the way. Because I'm about to totem. And I'm not really prepared for it, emotionally speaking. Oh, hide behind the wall. Hide behind the wall. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, damn. Okay, so I need some golden beef, and I need it quickly, chat. I'm going to be frank with you right now.
Please don't let his comment distract you from reading the first dragon.
Of course it's going to distract me, Mr. Adrian Erdvig. By the way, thank you very much. This is a very bizarre attack the dragon's got going on. And it's interesting that it doesn't affect anything but me. But yeah, we're just going to take full advantage of enemies attacking each other. And then finish them off and get... Oh, there we go, an enchanted bow. I bet that's better than the grabber thing anyway. Okay. So we're gonna just drop something on the ground. This on the ground so we can pick that up. And then we're just gonna attack him. Yeah, that's the way it's done. Yeah, okay, so I only have that many arrows. We're gonna go back to just random grabs again. And the Earth Dragon is defeated. Thank you, Arden. Me and your definite no distraction did this together. And now we go up even higher into the sky. It's weird that there's cinematic for this. Look, I'm gone. Oh, Nether level. Oh. We're in the sky of the Nether now, chat. I don't think that's how the Nether works. On a like biology level. But whatever. You know, it's fine. I do know that I have to get some new blocks. Nether wart and nether brick. Oh, look, all of my seeds broke. What sense does that make? Why would you do that to me, game? Okay, so how do I get nether wart? I guess I'm just gonna break clouds. So you can farm nether warts, and you can smelt nether bricks. So we just have to make sure we do both those things when we need to. There are very few clouds here, and they are red. So we'll just see what they drop. Magma block, crimson nilium. Yeah, so it's basically like a gacha game. You just gotta... Is gacha the right word for this, chat? You roll the dice again and again and again, and we see what we get. Oh, a nether brick. Exactly what I was looking for. So we're gonna put it all... Oh, the cloud got bigger though, look. This moved inland. So that is the trade-off. We lose all the stuff, but the cloud that we're on gets much, much bigger. Also, I think I need to maybe invest in some more storage, because I'm running real low, and there are wither skeletons. Bad combination, ultimately. Okay, so that's some nether bricks. Oh, I withered away. But there's no downside withering away, so... It feels sad to finish the Earth Dragon fight without anything, and then die randomly afterwards, but that's fine. Minecraft is how Minecraft is. I never expected so many puns. It's never easy, you know. Very, very fun chat, very fun. So yeah, this is a much easier level, it seems. Oh, the thing is broken again. The thing is very broken. It's a nice game. Hook the things in, and this time we can actually make a bed because we will need the bed. This time, yeah, we don't need to stay awake to get any skeletons, and so it's actually going to be way easier. It is just a game of rolling the dice enough times in a row, which I can do. I'm a professional dice roller. I would like to, you know, being a YouTuber these days sort of feels like it. It's like roll a d10. Ooh, 1 of 10. Heck yeah, you're a winner. Get a 10 of 10. Ooh, you're a loser. Are you just bad at what you do or something? It's a bit of a fun game. So I'm going to now throw in the coal and the netherrack. I thought I had netherrack, but apparently I don't. I just have niliums. I'll make a chest for all this weird nether stuff specifically, because I think it's gonna need its own place. So chest, and in here goes just that. It's cool. It's nice. One day I might need it. But that day is not right now. Okay, so hooking all the stuff. Crimson Nilium. Magma blocks. Nope. Do not want. I'll take that vote, and I'll take one of them. One of those. I can get it. There we go. We did. I guess the things that are overhead are probably the easiest ones. Oh, a golden cow. Okay, yeah, that. I love it or hate it. I have started to get into the gambling system. I desperately want that. Place and break Crimson Nilium. Oh yeah, you're right. If I get the Neverwalk first, which I might, that's a good way to do it.
Bum roll money. Glad to have this stream room to occupy me right now. Smiley face, thumbs up, heart.
I'm sorry that something's gone on in your life that you need to occupy yourself with, but I'm happy that I am here to help you with that. I can only imagine that there is a highly variable thing going on. I want to say to whatever it is, that whatever it is, it will pass. I think that's the most important lesson that we need to learn, like once a month for our entire life, is that there is something bad happening, and it will go away. It just takes a bit of time till you get there, and we don't want it to be that way. It'd be a lot easier if it wasn't, but sometimes that's how it be, huh? So yeah, just picking up a lot of blocks here. Seeing what I can. Oh, Netherite scrap. Jeez. All I want is Neverwalk. You don't need to give me the scrap. I'm all good. None of that needed. Just a little bit of Neverwalk. That's all I need right now. Oak sapling. Wouldn't expect to find that in the Nether, if I'm being honest with you. Thank you. I needed to hear that, says Dasher. I'm in the ER, dude. I mean, that I sorry to hear that. But you know, it's the same, right? It sounds like that. It sounds extra dismissive now, because it was said without knowing it. But like, I mean, even in the most brutal of descriptions, it's still it's not like this is the forever issue. This is the there is a big scary thing that especially now. I mean, I can only imagine, you know, like what runs through your head. I feel like hospitals are bad, like headspaces for that too, because it's like, yeah, you're surrounded by some people who are in worse situations, and you're like, wow, this is like the same as where I'm at. But it's the same thing of like, yeah, this is the very scary time, the very scary place. Yeah, it's I think the worst bit about the hospital environment is seeing that, like, oh, what if it is like that? But I think ultimately, even in that worst of spaces, you know, it's well, I guess the funny thing about it is it's also the best of spaces, right? Because it's the place where they are best equipped to because there are all of those other things that are worse. They're better equipped to deal with what is not. But yeah, I hope things are fine soon. Hospitals are not fun. Yeah, man, I cannot state enough times how terrible. Like, I do not like hospitals. I think it's probably for the best that hospitals aren't fun places. Because if hospitals are fun places, you want to spend too much time there. You know, if hospitals are great places, that, you know, like you'd be spending every weekend there, going on a little bit of a party. You know, I might hold a birthday party there. No one wants that. No one wants that at all. Day trip, woo. Yeah, right, like, desperately hoping one of my friends breaks their leg. It's like, oh, come on. Come on, no one's been injured in so long. I just want to go to the hospital, guys. Okay, I'll jump off my balcony into the pool. If that's what it takes, if that's what we need to do, then I guess I can do that. Yeah, I think, I'm glad that is not what we do. I think I'm glad, at least. Also, I'm storing this stuff out of, like, some habitual need to. What am I going to do if I do get netherite? Because I don't have any iron to actually turn it into something. I'm getting all these diamonds, I'm getting all these fun golden beefs, but it's currently not converting into anything. The hospital my daughter was born in has pizza. So good, they had to break the contract with their food vendor to keep people from calling them just to order pizza. That's funny. I enjoyed that. I do think there's it's a funny thing that school campuses have as well. Like when you make an environment that needs to, I think army base is a similar-ish situation. You need to get so many people in one place, so you need to have the amenities that people would like. And so if you do too good a job of providing one of those amenities, people from surrounding areas want to go in there for it. I think there's a military base in San Diego that they have to let the public into because there's loads of like cool things there. Also, yeah, thank you very much for the membership. Hey, 10 gifted memberships from who else but Chris H. Thank you, Chris H. Massively appreciate it. I recently having blood drawn, and the volunteer at the desk was like, "Have fun." I was like, "All the time." Yeah, I think that's I think that's wholesome. Also, I think I got some iron. I was just complaining, and the game gave me some. Yeah, I mean, what else? Okay, so yeah, we got so much iron. I complained, and my problem has been solved. Where am I right now? A hospital or something? Man, I love that service at the hospitals. Always praying one of my friends gets hurt. You know, when the rat bit me, I was just excited. San Diego is one of the most Republican parts of California because of that naval base. Yeah, it's an interesting. I mean, California, you know, people who. I think California is one of those places that's great to help simplify down that model that lots of people have of like, yeah, the world is very simple and easy to explain. Because if you look at it politically, it looks like it always leans one way for the presidency, right? It gives the largest number of electoral votes. And it votes so heavily one way that there's no point for either party to campaign that. By the way, thank you for the 10 gifted members. Loving the pig step. I was working on a video just today about how great pig step is, basically. So it's fun to hear it. Really appreciate Chris H. And indeed, the number of gifted members today has been very lovely. Hope you're both doing wonderfully. Why is the sky made of blood? It's because we're in the nether sky now. I don't know what sense it makes that we went up and we ended up in the nether sky, but that's what happened, and I'm not here to question it. I need just 9 more nether warts, by the way. That's all I need at this point. Also, do you think if I try to sleep... Oh, I guess it's not really the nether, it's the sky nether. Do you think we're gonna have to fight another dragon if we get the nether warts? Do you think I should be avoiding that? Or do you think that's, like, good? Also, how fast does Neverwalk grow? Should we place down some soul soil? Yeah, if I've got the right number of soul soil for this. So let's place all of this in a chest. Just dump it all in there, and then place the soul soil down. And while we do this, we could grow some more Neverwalks. Oh, you can't grow Neverwalks on soul soil. Is it just soul sand? Oh no, okay, that was terrible. So yeah, it's probably gonna be just soul sand. It's one of those things that you never really think about until you need to do, I guess. But yeah, there we go. Now I have to wait for it to grow a lot longer. You can't bone mill it. It feels wrong, but you cannot. And I guess we could grow some sugarcane while we wait. Just place that there. Get 5 grass going all sides around it. There we go. Maybe do that as well. Look at me in my sugarcane farm. It's something to do while I'm just aimlessly shooting at clouds. This dimension feels like a weird fever dream. Yeah, I have to say, of all the dimensions I've been to, never sky. I would never sky here again. I don't even know. I think maybe Starfish Studios thought the underworld was heaven. Yeah, I'm concerned about their biblical studies. Sounds like they have not been keeping up at all. Absolutely disappointing. Yeah, no, in my opinion, the lore of Minecraft is that the underworld is where the Nether is, and the end is in the sky somewhere. You could say it's a different dimension altogether, but if you have to link them into the overworld, I think that's the only way you go about doing it, right? It's the only logical connection you can make to my heart, to my brain. Okay, come on, just give me some Netherwarts, game. Just give me any number of Netherwarts. You can't beg me for Netherwarts and then not give them to me, because there's nothing I could reasonably do otherwise. I think. I guess I could find like a piglin and try and trade with him. No, I don't think that works either. How else do you get Netherwart, chat? Is it just grow it and find it? Are there sneaky techniques I should know about? I bet there's got to be. I bet there's one I haven't heard. I had to get my blood drawn at the 2 separate points recently, and both times I had it done by the same lady. When she saw me the second time, she asked me if I liked it so much that I came back. Infinite paradox. I think it's a thing. It might be useful to know. I learned this recently. Like, it put my mind at ease. There are people who are good at drawing blood, who know how to do it without like you noticing it, and there are people who are not good at drawing blood, but can get the job done with that little bit of pain. And so, you know, if you got the same lady twice, I'm excited. Sounds like she did a good job because it's not the first thing you're saying. Man, can I say this is a bad time for it. Like it globally, you know, like actually not. Now that COVID's over, we can all go back to, you know, we can all go back to our previous stance on healthcare workers, which is like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, money something. But the like having like multiple family members who work in healthcare is the thing that convinced me like, this is an industry I want to stay away from at almost every cost. And kind of understandably, like, you know, like, also, whoa, there's a blaze on his way. This is my first blaze. Is he gonna drop just blaze rods? Okay. Not very useful, all things considered. But, yeah, like, I guess I now have only one family member working in healthcare. But, it was like a wild thing to realize how much, just how much, they hate the patients. I know, it was a very jarring experience, but also makes you realize, like, also where did the fire come from? See what I mean about the sheep just dying? I knew it would happen. I'm glad I saved him the pain. Honestly, glad that he didn't have to go through it. What a great guy I am. Is that a phantom? No, that's not a phantom. Thank God. My whole cloud is on fire though. It's going terribly for me. There's a lot of blazes coming in. Don't know where from. They're just trying to stop me getting my last Netherwarts in. But I can't find any. How would we get it? Yeah, also, ouch. Also, hey, Toycat got his green screen working, kind of. Hey, you know what? Also, wow. I do want to know, actually, if you're watching this stream, tell me if the green screen is working to your mind. If it's not, like, right now I can see a tiny little... This is annoying more than anything else, right? Like, where are they coming from? Where are the mobs are just landing? Why now? Should we go to sleep, actually? Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, we missed the daytime. So we sleep, and we remove these fires. And it's day 1 now. Wait, what? How is it day 1? They're trying their best. This map is trying... I mean, I've only been playing for 50 minutes. But I guess that's about 1 day if you round it. Why is your chair visible? It's green. My green screen actually is closer to yellow. I don't, like, okay. So, I don't know enough about green screens. I thought I understood green screens perfectly. I have a perfectly green screen behind me, and so I tell the camera, when you see green, act as if there's nothing there, and then it shows you what's behind the camera, which is Minecraft. However, a green screen, when it's lit, stops looking green and starts looking a bit more yellow, whereas my chair is not being lit because I'm sitting in front of it. And I don't know why that's how it is. But yeah, tell me how the green screen is, because I spent a whole morning doing 10 separate passes of color, but even then you can still see random segments appear, and I have no idea why. Why is it such a different color that it won't be green screened out? Has to be lit, or less the light has to be even. Yeah, that's my biggest problem. I need to get another light for it, basically. But the lights hurt my eyes so bad. It's burnt, like I feel like I'm giving myself, like, vision loss with the amount of light I have. And so I have to turn down the light, but when I turn down the light, it makes the green screen work less. And it's like, I have to decide between, like, you know, comfortability and green screenness. And it's like, well, that's definitely not how it actually works, I don't think. Or maybe that is how it works, and I just have to, like, limit the amount of time that it's on. In which case, why am I streaming right now? Sorry, I'm having a wild complaint. And my actual point here is to say that I fixed something and I'm excited about it. But also, you know, what's not more fun than just complaining about things that are wrong? In fact, you know, again, that's one of the reasons we have hospitals, just to have one of the craziest truths in medical science is just that if someone just has someone who they feel like is listening to them, their healthcare outcomes improve massively. That's why, like, homeopathy and, like, pretend science and all that stuff works. If you just have someone who cares, like, you know, feelings are, it's bizarre that this is true, but feelings matter, feelings are reelings, as I will put them. Your feelings are a very real part of your experience, and it's wild that that is true, because the data is much more important, but also the way that actually works seems to not be. There is something deeper in how we experience the world than how the world actually is. Which, you know, makes sense on some level. Like, we see the world with 5 senses, but there are all sorts of things that can't be explained with those 5 senses. And that's a bit uncomfortable to think about, really. That, like, before we had eyeballs, we wouldn't have believed there was something out there you could see. It's like, yeah, there's something there, and, you know, like, your whole conception of the world would be with ears. The same way. Like, blind people know that people can hear and speak, etc. I remember when I discovered immediate respawn, I wanted to make a map. I don't know if immediate respawn is a good thing, personally. I don't like it for the context of this map. Also, come on, I just want some Why is the game being so stingy? Just give me some nether warts. They won't grow. I'm doing my best. Is there anything I can do to make it grow, chat? Is there anything I can do at all besides just hooking islands all day? You know, we'll just hooking islands all day. It's a nice activity. I will eventually go to the F dimension. I just gotta believe myself a little bit more first, maybe. Maybe I'm hooking the wrong types of clouds. Maybe I'm the issue here. Does never work through bone meal? It does not. Again, exactly. It feels wrong. I'm glad you can confirm it feels wrong. And it does. So yeah, the game has given me a challenge saying you have to keep going through islands till you get nether warts. And then it has stopped giving me nether warts for those islands. It could be I was meant to take the first 20 and, like, farm them. And maybe I'm failing that objective right now. It could be that I'm just getting really unlucky and they're out there. And it's not even that low of a chance. I'm just, you know, failing it. But yeah, we're just gonna keep on hooking islands. We're not gonna stop until we got nether warts. I think the biggest question that this map raises is why are there all these blocks floating through the sky? Why is the nether in the sky? And yeah, but the more important thing here, by the way, nether wart takes like 40 minutes to fully grow and 11 to see changes, so it might just be growing slowly. Oh no, oh that's terrible. That is not what I want to hear, but I appreciate it anyway. The penguin. Glad there are friendly, helpful people in the chat. One of the things I appreciate most about this streaming little community we built up is genuinely the fact that people want to be helpful. On the internet, that is a genuine rarity in a lot of places. It feels like cynicism almost always, it feels like it's overpowering being genuine. But it's nice that we have some of that on this internet here. It's space pollution from all the destroyed spaceships. You know, it makes as much sense as anything else I've seen. Warp Nilium. Oh, the clouds are going the other way now. There is a directionality to the clouds, and I didn't know it would change. But yeah, we're just getting all the clouds we can. This is fishing, and I am good at fishing. I can use 2 hands even. That's how much I like it. Yes, before I got the totem undying earlier. That was really rare. So it's okay. I used up all my luck. When I got this golden beef, I did the same. Look how good the golden beef looks, by the way. Don't you just want to eat it right now? I'm going to save it for my next dragon fight. Knowing that there are dragons, and that that was not just a weird marketing gimmick, is something that sounds very fun. It doesn't have to be dark for it to grow. I'm not sure if that's true. It would be a fun idea. One of the interesting things about Minecraft is how much it encourages people to, like, make their own rules. Which actually, you know, it sounds like a bad thing. Like, in most other things, if you make up your own rules, it's bad. But Minecraft encourages, like, such a deeper creativity from the underlying game. Like, the fact that people believe that if you plant some crops at night, they will grow slower. And there's all these, you know, the whole, like, oh yeah, you need to give water to a thing. It's like heresy not to do certain things that you actually don't need to do. Even just the idea that, like, it is a given fact, because enough people have watched, like, I don't know, like a Neverwart! 4 of them. Okay, so not enough yet. But that will at least populate this little section. So we just need 6 more Neverwarts. So if these grow, we'll be golden. If they don't grow, we'll get there eventually. Also, yeah, we can build something very big out of Nether blocks at this point. We have so many of them. So we have skeleton skulls too. Is that going to come in useful, or is the game just trolling me? Yeah, but yeah, myths are an interesting thing that happen in the real world too. I was thinking about this recently. I had a big debate with a theist. I think he was. I don't wanna dive into his beliefs too much, but he was from Israel. Maybe that helps you. And he had a really interesting take on, like, how effectively. My response to his takes, I'm like, oh yeah, well, like, clearly there must be something good about this religion if it's lasted 6,000 years. And I was like, yeah, actually, there's an interesting, like, humans have ideas all the time, and different ideas survive different lengths, basically. There are some ideas that do stand the test of time, and there are some ideas that don't. There are things that we thought, like we used to think 100 years ago, that if you just lost enough blood, that would solve your issues. We now know that losing blood is not a solution to very many things. You know, we used to think until recently that, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, I know there was like a 5-year period where we thought that the neurological condition of autism was caused by by vaccines, right? Like, oh yeah, something about getting a tiny bit of diseases in you might make you this way. And then I guess there was also a tiny bit of time where clearly enough people thought that was a bad enough outcome that they figured it was more, you know, worthwhile than the disease. Like there are all these very, you know, like and you know, like the craziest thing is like at some point in time, if something is worth believing and then it changes, I think people get real shunted by you being like, ooh, it's very silly for you to believe that based on the evidence you had back then, even though, you know, looking back, you always have like such perfect hindsight. And I think that's why some people get like really locked into their rabbit holes. By the way, Boogie Boogerworth, thank you for becoming the 431st channel member. Welcome to the coolest cat club. People thought the Earth was flat at one point. Yeah, says Nerd Waffle in 2023. See, the thing is, okay, flat Earth is interesting because it's one of those theories that wasn't very popular. Like at the time where a lot of people believed it was. Like the most famous flat earther is usually like Christopher Columbus, but he didn't actually think the Earth was flat. He thought it was curved slightly differently. And so, like the idea of flat Earth being a historical thing that's coming back is a bit more like, no, it's a new movement of people saying, what can you trust out there? People are always setting the bar and changing the bar and saying, you know, like, if, in the same way that at some point you would have seemed like an idiot if you said that the Earth was this big instead of this big or something else like that. At some point... Okay, so what's actually happening is the game is measuring when I'm sleeping and is measuring days based on that, which I guess is fun enough, but also doesn't really measure days, does it? Also, Florence Nightingale getting the business for telling people to maybe wash their hands. Oh yeah, the like good surgeons, like it was thought to be silly for good surgeons to wash their hands Like, yeah, you want it might help to get the blood from one patient from one person to another. Like a good surgeon wouldn't wash his hand. Oh, so this is such a bizarre little concept of them coming down here. Also, are these Neverwarts? Nope, don't care. Can you break cloud? Oh, you can break clouds with your sword if it comes to it. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Warp Nilium all day, every day. But the point is to say is like, so if we look at things that we did in the past that at the time seemed very smart, if we look back and we know they're very dumb, isn't it possible there are things today that we look at with absolute certainty that we know are dumb? And the funny thing is the answer is yes. It is not possible. It is a guarantee. There is something you believe. Oh, there was a whole Neverwatch lying on the ground there. There's something you believe in near absolute certain terms that is almost certainly false. But the only question is like trying to critically work out what it is. And that's where I think a few people fall down at the last hurdle. Because what are we going to learn? The Greeks mathematically proved the curvature of the Earth to a very small margin of accuracy millennia ago. Yeah, it's a really cool thing in my opinion that the way that you experience the world does not line up with the way the world is in a lot of cases, but also the way you experience the world is the most logical way to interpret it until you can work out how something else comes along. And so when something else comes along enough times and turns out to be wrong, then how about there are other things that people tell you are wrong but aren't? So I know people will say stuff like, here's something that like feels good but people say is bad. I like driving really, really fast, even though it's less fuel efficient. I use more petrol and harm the environment slightly more to drive at 75 miles per hour than I would driving at 65 miles per hour. Or another thing that just feels wrong is I think that something about like I don't know. I think deep fried foods feel so nourishing to me so much of the time that they can't actually be bad for you. People say it's all bad for you, but like it can't be. But yet those things are, like if I claim that those things are true, I'm kind of just saying I would like this not to be true, so much so that I will believe that it is not. Also, yeah, I can finally make some Neverite, just the one for now, but still, I made a Neverite. Pretty proud of myself. Then I can back this up with some of this. Okay, I'm gonna make myself. Okay, this is exciting. I'm gonna finally. I've got far too many inventory spaces, by the way. I don't know what you meant to do with this map. I can finally make myself. Once I get. Also a jukebox too. Okay, that's exciting. Jukebox is way better than what I was going for. I just wanted to make a smithing table. So we'll make the smithing table. We'll make this. We'll put the smithing table there, and we'll put the jukebox right next to this. Oh, you can't put it on the other side of this. You have to go on the... It's a 3-block for some reason. So we'll put in the jukebox our beautiful disc of cat. Because I'm a cat. I mean, I'm an internet cat at least. Do you like cat, chat? I like cat. So yeah, while we wait for our Neverwart to grow, it's looking pretty good, by the way. We can continuously hook more islands in. Yeah, this is a bit more of a grind fest than a real map, in my opinion. Nobody puts cat in a jukebox, says cat. I like cat. Dog is better. Yeah, my favorite Minecraft console like Easter egg is they play dog at the end of the cat music disc. It was a small thing, but it was something I appreciated. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm in the wrong part of the song. This is embarrassing. Just gonna pretend. Yeah, do. I had that in church all the time when I was younger. I used to have to attend a church. Not have to. It was expected I would attend a church. And one of the weirder things about it is everyone just like knowing exactly how the songs go. It's like going to attention, and it's like I would have just read that. It's like you need the karaoke lyric thing where it like slowly fills in the bar to help you. Didn't have that. Was terrible. Worst bit about church by far. Anyway, that's something about 8 of you will appreciate, but I hope that you do. The weirdest thing about the human experience and like learning new things has to be that, yeah, it makes you at some point question, like, well, if some things that we know can be not true, then how about lots of things? Oh, Neverwar. Okay, we are now... So we've got 3 on us. There's 6 growing there. I think I need 12. I'm so close. Understand that entirely, says Cat Beanie. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I'm glad it didn't fall on deaf ears. Also, just so many hooking clouds. It's gonna go crazy here. Just every time we can get a cloud, we've got to get a cloud. And eventually, you get some good Neverwarts. I think I'm shooting them away right now. Oh, fine. Okay, one more Neverwart. That's all we need. Okay, chat. Who in here is a Neverwart expert? When is it grown? I don't think it's at this stage. Yeah, I'd need to see another stage before I felt confident. Yeah, new karaoke idea. Disc song hum-alongs. Yeah. Okay, that's the best I got here. Hope you like it. Hey, we did it. Okay, so just to confirm that these aren't grown, we break it and we get 1, which is sad. But yeah, that's 12. We can move on to our next battle. Okay, I'm gonna put this away now because there's I've got too much garbage on me, and I know you pick up a lot of garbage during these fights. I'm gonna get my golden beef on the hotbar. And I'm going to use the warp nilium. Actually, if I'm going to have a defensive block, I'll make it blackstone. Blackstone's a pretty one. And so let's go do this. Okay, chat, I'm ready. Are you ready? We're going to go to a new place. What's that new place going to be? I don't even know. But look at me, I'm zooming through the sky. Oh. What's happening? Oh, would you believe there's a fire dragon? Look, I've got my item for some reason. This is a very interesting cutscene. Wait, actually, can I attack him while he's here? I can't. Wait, actually, I bet I can shoot him with my... Okay, I was gonna... Oh, the Nether Dragon! Oh, I never thought I'd see you, friend. So he's got the ability to deflect my... It's just inaccurate. That's all it was. Okay, so he shoots fire. That's fine. It's not real fire. Just fire particles. We're gonna shoot like this, and just hope that not enough nether mobs come to distract me. Okay, go. It's just like the clouds. I've been training for this all day. Just keep shooting, don't stop shooting. So this is remarkably similar to the previous fight, if I had to say so, right? Oh god, oh, but the poops are made of fire. Okay, falling fireball. Okay, so it sucks to die, but also there seems to be no penalty for doing so. And so maybe it doesn't suck to die. Maybe it was a great way to replenish my health. Maybe I shouldn't waste my golden beef on this man. If only Mojang could add a real Nether Dragon. Okay, so this is just, you know, conjecture, I guess. But I have heard from a couple of Mojang developers that it was a very real plan to add a dragon in the Nether update. They had a really, really ridiculous way they were going to add him. And it was one of the, 80% of the ideas in that update that got cut. It was a very big update, though. It was huge in scope. Speaking of huge in scope, you're now dead, Mr. Nether Dragon. Which means, oh no, I'm dead. Sorry, misunderstood who died here. Oh no, okay, fell out of the world, but it's fine. We're back in the cutscene world. That is actually pretty cool that we are actually raising up through the world. Make a roofed area for the next one. That's a good point. Oh yeah, if I just have a roofed area, I'll be great. End level. Okay. I think I can guess what's coming here, but just to confirm what we have to get. 4 ender pearls, 30. Okay, so I've got the ender pearls. No, I do not. I thought I had the ender pearls. I'm a bit behind on the times there. But you know, just so we can feel good, let's throw it in. Yeah, 3 ender pearls required. So now the clouds are purple. That's a change, I guess. And yeah, let's make ourselves a bunch of chests for this one. Just 5 chests seems great to me. And we're gonna place those chests over here, and this is gonna be my end chest. exciting. You can see my island has gotten a little bit bigger, and we will be growing nether warts, even though they're no longer necessary. There's a lot of questions that I have about this map that I don't think I'll ever get answered. But for now, this seems to be just great. Just store it all in there. Don't need any of this anymore. Can't put the blackstone in. That's fine. Okay, let's go hook in some chests. Or maybe is it dark? I would say it's dark. Yeah, it is. Let's sleep through the night, even though we're in the end. But it's the end sky, so it's different. Flying pigs love it, says Inge. It's definitely one of the weirder things. Speaking of weirder things, leather. Not what I'd expect to find in an end sky. End stone, that's what I'd expect to find. Apple. If we're lucky, this could be a really simple one. We just get our first... Oh, Totem of Undying. I would love to not. I mean, the Totem of Undying feels like it's active all the time when you have instant respawn and keep inventory. But that's just me being picky. Oh, shulker shells. I don't really need to have a shulker box. But I like that it's an option now. Yeah, let's make a shulker box. I mean, you only live once, is what people are always saying. A golden cow, even better. Oh, there are some clouds going both ways on this one. The tides are changing, it seems. Okay, another shulker shell, exactly what I want. The golden beef, where are we at? Did I kill the golden cow, or did they just lure him towards me and then shoot him away? Also, another flying cow. No, golden cow, come back. Come back, golden cow, I need you. I love you, golden cow. So that also vanished into... Oh, I got golden mutton now. Oh, that's exciting. What do you think golden mutton does, chat? I'm guessing it's exactly like golden beef. If I had to be so cynical, that is exactly what I would say. But maybe I don't need to be so cynical. Yeah, the golden cow is a bit of a weird one, but it's a nice break in the monotony of cloud hunting. Yeah, I wish the game had taken a slight, I wish it made me take some of the stuff I get out there to make some fun things over here. Also, I think getting warp nilium in the end is just a little bit weird. But maybe they know about a new end dimension that I don't know about. I would love to play around in one that looked like that. Also, a second enchantment table. We'll just place it next to our first one. We'll make an enchantment table soon. It'll be great. Okay, keep on hooking. Keep on getting end stone. We need just 15 more end stone. And ideally a few more ender pearls. Oh, I bet it's going to be that thing where the ender pearls are so much rarer than the end stone, making the end stone effectively not a challenge. Also, a golden chicken. Ah, what do you think it's going to provide, chat? Do you think it's going to give me just golden chicken when I kill it? That's my bet. That's my... Oh, another totem of undying. We going wild out here. So we're going to drop the cooked mutton on the ground and the beetroot seeds for that spare totem, because it does seem valuable. And then we're going to hook in the golden chicken. I mean, how can you not want to? How can you not be at least slightly curious? Oh, it turned into gold, maybe? And an enchantment table? The game sure does love its enchantment tables. So again, I have no real need to enchant. Actually, maybe I can enchant this. Okay, they have not thought that through. You cannot move the enchantment on that. So what would I need enchantments for? Like armor, I guess? Yeah, I mean, I do fight enough mobs. Let's make a diamond chestplate. And let's enchant it at low level. Using some of that lapis that I got so much earlier. Yeah, that seems logical, I guess. And then put this stuff all in one chest. For now, all in there we go. And gravel, and dirt, and potatoes, and pumpkin seeds. It can all go in here. I'm never going to have a need for it, but I will never not be a hoarder in Minecraft. And then enchant we go. Maybe once we get some lapis. And so we'll also get at the exact same time some iron leggings and enchant those two. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I can't make the netherite because I don't have the smithing template for it. I just realized. I think I'm screwed on that one. So we'll enchant both of these anyway. Because dying is not that big of a pain. But if I can avoid it, I might as well. I can only afford projectile protection 1. Or I can spend 3 enchantment levels. You know, I am begging you to pronounce my name correctly. It says Boogle Boogsworth. Am I saying Boogle Boogleworth? You know, boogles worth of booga. There we go. Is that good enough for you? I hope that's good enough for you. So yeah, I can only get projectile protection. Oh, though I also got something else on that one. And then I got protection on this, which is great. And now we're gonna see if we can upgrade this into Netherite. I don't imagine so. If I can't, that makes the Netherite upgrade. Oh, it's okay. I'll take it, I guess. If you're offering. I got a Netherite chestplate. Chat, do you like it? Hope you're proud of me. Worked real hard on that one. And then we'll make a shulker box. And we'll store the end stuff in the shulker box, because it just feels fitting. And now let's go out and get the last few end stones and not think too hard about... Wait, where did my end stone go? Did I put it in there? Yeah, I did. And then not think too hard about how we're getting the end pearls. But as you can see, I am slowly starting to collect these little orbs that show I've completed somewhere. The completionist in me loves that. Completionist in me is very excited. What's not to love about literally completing something? By the way, I've got myself bubble tea here if you're curious. One of the most irresponsible purchases I think you can make is spending like £4 on a drink that is effectively just, here is this tiny snack inside a lot of juice. But also I can't deny that I do enjoy the taste. It's one of those frivolities, which is there anything out there, chat, that you're like, I like this, I'm not proud of liking it, but it is me. It's a hard thing to accept sometimes. You feel like, if it's me, that should be the things that I like. But what is the purpose of the game? Stick and truce. The point is to go to the Aether dimension, and once we get to the Aether dimension, I don't know what happens there. Honestly, it just says, can you survive on a cloud? And I wanted the answer to be yes so bad. That's where I'm kind of at with this. Why am I surviving on a cloud? Is a question I wouldn't be able to answer in a fair way. I used to hate the basicness of pumpkin spice. Now it's in every coffee I drink. It's, to be fair, pumpkin spice, this is a very widely known fact by yourself and everyone, I'm sure. But it's the spices that like people associate with pumpkin. And the reason why is because like pumpkin tastes terrible by itself. So it needs some good spices to go with it. And so, ultimately, if you like pumpkin spice, you're just saying, yeah, I like a good spice mix. That's usually considered to be cultured. And so look at you. You are a cultured person, and that's very impressive. Okay, I've done all the working around to save you on that one. I made a delicious pumpkin and apple pie. I will hear no pumpkin slander. Yeah, notice how pumpkin and apple pie. If you just put a pumpkin in the pie, it would taste like pie. That's all it would taste like. Why is the sky changing from blue to purple constantly? The red to purple constantly. It's been constantly purple. Divan C. One of my like scary like this is how YouTube is now. Also, wait, no, it's yellow now. I'm sorry. I lied to you when I said it was purple. It is now a different color. I did not mean to gaslight you. It is not red though, so I guess you kind of gaslighting yourself there. I think one of the weird things about attention spans on YouTube that I've like come to be like a problem for me effectively is I'll have people who like zone out midway through a video, then they're like, Toycat, you're not making any sense. What point are you trying to talk about? This doesn't relate to the title. Is this AI generated? And it's like, no, that was a link and you missed it, and I'm sorry. But it's a hard thing trying to... Like, I thought about this a lot. My brother works at some generic company doing some generic role that no one can understand. Yeah, so he works at he works somewhere where he has to go to lots of meetings. And one of the things he says a lot is like, yeah, people just assume that what I'm saying is like a chat. It's an AI generated thing, because no human is using lots of exclamation marks, and it's like it's a funny thing now that like people are always on the lookout for something that looks AI generated. I think that's one of the dangers of it being available to everyone. Is now everyone's like, ooh, is this real or is this that? And it is weird though, because if something is indistinguishable from real, is it as good as real? Is a really fun question. Like, a lot of people just have this instinctive distrust of it. I think The classic example I always give is there's a decent number of guys out there who are like, oh, makeup is so bad, it makes you look so ugly. I think I like when girls look natural or whatever, like, you know, like how Kylie Jenner or like whoever else does it. It's like, well, no, what you're saying is you don't like the fact that it looks like it is fake. And it's same with like CGI. People got really mad at CGI for a bit, like, oh, I hate CGI. It's like, it's bad CGI when you notice it is CGI. But it's a weird thing because no one. It's a painful position. It's unrealistic. Also, ooh, that's something fun. If I can just, I don't have anything to take advantage of that, but it's nice anyway. People like fake things a lot. It's one of the harder things about being on YouTube. Is a lot of people will say in my, you know, like I make a very real point about like what you're watching is going to be what something actually is. You're going to see, you know, the real side of something. I do show you what a challenge is like. There's a reason I like doing a lot of these live streams is because you can actually see what it is like to play and do something. Not some editing exaggeration. I know, like, I saw a, I'm sure a lot of people have, but like, I saw a video about something I really relate to. It was a Mr. Beast video where like, but he had to alter the whole thing because someone cheated and it would have ruined the whole challenge. So he had to edit it to make the person look like they hadn't cheated. Not because he had some grand conspiracy, but instead because, you know, he wanted to, he probably spent some money on the rest of the set and he didn't want to waste it all and make a big deal. But yeah, it's a thing of like having to lie for story reasons is something that I think humanity has struggled with forever. Like, you know, have you ever heard of the bigger fish problem? Where like you tell a story about a fish you caught that's this big, and then, you know, like you tell it to the next person, you're like, I caught a fish that's this big, and you keep telling the story. And like, to make sure people are impressed, you have to make the fish bigger and bigger. And you make a better story that more people want to listen to, but you make a less accurate one. This is like a storytelling dilemma that people have. And it's one of the like fundamental truths in reality. Oh, we are getting shocked. I was not emotionally prepared for this. So I'm gonna land in my water over here. I'm gonna just, it's gonna be wonderful. Also, do you think I'll find an elytra out here? Or do you think it's just shulkers? Okay, let's go. Oh no, okay. Gonna have to land in, you know, actually, I'll just keep hooking things in the sky. There's nothing stopping me from doing this. Oh, chorus fruit, that'd be incredible. Right now, could do with some chorus fruit. I'm not gonna get any chorus fruit, of course, but I could really do with some. If you don't sleep, they may send you Enderman you can kill for pearls. Oh, Huasi, you're right. Yeah, I think that might be the only way to do it, ultimately. Although they just sent me stuff even though it's daytime, so I don't know how this dimension actually works. Yeah, based on the fact that I haven't gotten a single ender pearl yet, and I've been grinding for a while, it might be one of those type of situations. It's a good bet, actually. It's a good bet. Also, just, why is the game spamming me with garbage? There is zero need for me to have any of this. It's inventory management simulator, and I don't want to be playing. Okay, so we got another enchantment table. Place it down, add it to the pile, and let's keep on going. Do you know how to if you don't sleep, they may, yeah, so the important thing is to say, I still don't know how to pronounce elytra, says Devon C. Elytra and elytra are both valid, I think. So there is a real concept called elytra, which is, I think, bug wings. Like the wings on a beetle, or it's elytra, because it allows it to fly, right? I don't know why wings on a bird aren't called elytra, but whatever. On a beetle or a bug, it's elytra. And I believe there's a scientific way to say it. But like with anything in a video game, or like with anything in language as a whole, if people are pronouncing it wrong, they are not wrong. The language has changed, and that is now the right way. Like, people get so snobby about so many pronunciation things. It's like, no. You can't say that everyone is wrong. If you are right and everyone else is wrong, then you are the wrong one. We operate on a consensus-based system for so many things in the world. And there are big downsides to that. But one of the upsides is that if you just follow in the crowd on stuff, you're probably right. One of those, like, I don't know, almost anti-intellectual things again. About how, like, yeah, if something feels right, but the data is wrong, You'll... Also, no, I thought we got golden chicken. We did! Okay. I need to eat the golden chicken, chat. What do you think it does? That was disappointingly expected. Like, I don't even need the health. I've got the chest plate, and there are no mobs coming. But I guess when tonight comes, I'll appreciate that coming. Turns you into a golden goose. You know, I would love to lay some golden eggs. Gotta say, would absolutely love that. Also, yeah, we're gonna have so many golden beefs by tonight. Just gonna be going crazy on them. But yeah, I'm guessing you're actually right that we have to specifically wait for night and then find Enderman that way. Which seems valid, but just a little bit long. Also, I'm gonna have to do this. What happens if we break this cloud? What do you think it's made from? If it breaks at all, I want to know what it's in there. So, it might be like a unbreakable block. It might just take a very long time, though. If it takes a very long time, I'll get a diamond pickaxe or a netherite pickaxe, and I'll come back with some, you know, some decent plan for this. Yeah, I don't think this is going anywhere. Reinforced deep slate or obsidian. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna come back once I've got a netherite pickaxe that I've enchanted. I don't think it'd make much of a difference, but it's worth trying in my opinion. So, lots of saddles, by the way. Jesus, why all the saddles? Where do they come from? Why does the game want to give them to me, more importantly? Okay, seeds and shulker shells. Okay. So, we don't need to hook because we're probably not getting ender pearls. Instead, we need to wait for nighttime to come. So if we're waiting for nighttime to come, we should build a house, because a house will give me like that last resort backup plan. So we'll turn the end stone into end bricks, and we'll make a house out of end bricks and some, I don't know, some warped nillium for the roof. Actually, you know, I think crimson nillium would go better. And we'll build our house around this, because this is where we be. So we'll build a nice big old ground floor. But you know, I've been keeping up on the latest house building tutorials. You want to build something weird as your house shape. If your house shape isn't actively confusing, you've done it wrong. So we get to this point, and we get to this point, and once these line up diagonally, we're gonna go diagonally this way a bit, and that should be a confusing enough house shape that now people will be impressed with me. We'll do another one. And then there we go. And now we just have to put a door on one of these entrances. Then we're gonna obviously build a third layer. In between, we want to leave a layer that we can see stuff. That would be handy. And then we want to make sure some of our house is only too high. Because if it's not too high, that will cause us problems. Haven't made a stream in a long while. Have a treat. You know, thank you, Nugs and Ranch. I was just saying how spending £4 on bubble tea makes me feel so bad. But also, some days genuinely lifts you up, right? And so, you know what? My next bubble tea is 1/3 on you. Thank you, Nugs and Ranch. By the way, I did have some nugs earlier today. Not with Ranch, but you know, maybe for your namesake, maybe for your namesake's sake, your namesake's sake, whatever. Maybe for your sake, you'll enjoy that. So I'm now going to switch because I ran out of blocks to blackstone. We'll polish it and then we'll make it into bricks. And then just everyone, please just pretend that this is still the same brick so that no one cares. Okay. So then we'll make the rest of this out of polished blackstone, making sure everything looks great. I don't notice the difference, honestly, chat. I'm pretty sure the blocks blend together seamlessly. No one's going to notice we ran out of endstone midway through. I'm pretty sure this is going to stand the test of time, which is what I want to hear. And there we go. Perfectly built house. This piece of wood here is probably jarring, but it's fine. Okay, so 5 more of these means I can close off this. And I'm not sure I use the other ones. I guess I have to probably also close off that and that. There we go. Perfect house. Now it just needs a door. I obviously am going to use acacia for my door. I don't believe in them peasant doors. Side note, getting free wood from this. Still don't understand the logic on that, personally. Actually, you know, I'm good. You know, getting free doors sort of makes sense if you think about it from a. Okay. So here is the door. And here are the acacia woods. I used 6 acacia wood and got 3 doors. So I took each 2 pieces of wood and trimmed them down. And this is what I got. Which I guess makes sense. Also, Toycat's the opposite of a perfectionist and imperfectionist. I love imperfections. What can I say? Also, there are clouds going through my house now, which I can use to get beetroot seeds. Yeah, that's totally the best thing. Okay, now we're going to place a ceiling above this. Obviously very important. So we'll start over here, because I've already got cobblestone, and just stack up. And my ceiling is going to be, it's going to raise up a little bit, I guess. So we'll start on the outside, and then make it, you know, like a cutesy little house. Everyone loves a fancy house ceiling. And who among us can't say that they wouldn't like to have a slightly fancier roof? Oh, honestly, Nilium is not a bad roof idea. It's kind of like, you know those houses that have grass for roofs? In like Iceland and stuff? It's the same kind of vibe, right? Same kind of vibe. Speaking of same kind of vibe, make a door to the void when existence becomes too much. That's a good point. Once I get my netherite pickaxe, I'll break the floor underneath my house. That way I can specifically plan a death escape route when it comes to it. Okay, so I'm not quite done on my ceiling yet. I'm gonna take some warp nilium to go with this, just for like a yin-yang effect, right? Like if I feel like it makes sense to do that. You know, because the bit of good that is inside all of the bad, and the bit of bad that's inside all of the good, is a surprisingly important thing that we just don't pay enough attention to. Also, I got more warp nilium. Let's quickly use it. Oh, no, I didn't. Or I did, but it landed on the ground, maybe. So finish off the house, and I think you'll find it's absolute beauty. The cloud is reinforced deep slate, says S1F Silver Fox. You know, it could be reinforced deep slate. It probably is. It's probably a brand new block altogether, if I had to guess. But, you know, we have to proceed under the assumption that it's not. Also, it looks like it's finally getting dark. Good sign. So, now we light up the inside of the house. 1 torch there. 1 torch here. And I've got a safe place to avoid the Enderman, if it comes to it. But I am ready to fight them. So, Enderman, come at me. Do your worst. Or don't. Just, you know, come give me a nice, easy way to take your wares. So, yeah, I've got some spare sugarcane. For now, I'm just going to grind it up. It's not a good idea to, I'm just going to. And, yep, back to the... Oh, also, golden cow. Back to the grind of the sky, I think. I think we are desperately indebted to Enderman. Anything that Enderman can or will give me, I must take. But, yeah, we're good. Ancient scrap. I think I've got some in here. Am I imagining that I've got some in here? Oh, we got... What are you doing here? So, yeah, there's lots of boats, lots of clouds coming towards me. Oh, we got an Enderman. Okay. If I look at the Enderman on the cloud, will he teleport over here? That's the question. Also, we need the chorus fruit now. So there's shulkers hitting me right now. That's bad. That's real bad. So that Enderman needs to come towards me, ideally. And then I need to kill him with a looting sword or something. Oh, no. Okay, so that... There we go, we're good. Oh, there's another one. I see a second Enderman. That's exactly what we need. I'm going to get ready with the golden... Oh, God. Oh, no. Gonna get ready with the golden mutton, if it comes to it. But yeah, we're mostly just gonna go crazy for Enderman. I need 3 ender pearls, which shouldn't be a big ask. But you better believe it is. Maybe they won't drop anything at all. Okay, that Enderman, please come this way. Mr. Enderman, please. Can I hook them in, or will that break the platforms they're on? Okay, no, he's coming. He's coming. Oh, and there's another one. Perfect. Okay, so this is, in fact, the solution. You grind ender pearls, and you hope that you don't die. What a good life. Okay, so I'm gonna eat the golden mutton. It's just, you know, it's satisfying, and it makes me feel good about myself. It's like a bubble tea. Yeah, I think one of the healthiest things though is to sometimes not lock yourself in a box. We slowly learn about the world by, like, categorizing things. Being like, oh, yeah, so things that are... Water is usually wet, for example, is a very good categorization to have. If I go in the water, therefore I will get wet. You know, it's a decent way to generalize. I think one of the scary things we start to do is we generalize the world so much so that when you walk down a street, you don't even look at all the trees and see that they're trees. You know that there should be trees there, and so you don't appreciate them. This is why you should try and see things with like fresh eyes sometimes. It's because like it's really fun to see stuff. But also sometimes we don't just generalize the world around us, we generalize ourselves. And it's useful. You know, the world kind of forces you into this. Like, have you ever seen people who are like, you know, like ditzy but on purpose? It's like, well, you know how I am, so I guess I will have to continue being that way because it is my identity now. My identity is that I am dumb, and so I will do dumb things, lol. And it's like, oh, you shouldn't be playing into that, really. But also, how can you blame people for it? Like, ideally, you should see yourself as someone who is, you know, like, hard to categorize, a little bit more complex. Same with politics, same with basically anything else. It's like, you are a unique individual. Lots of unique individual thoughts, I hope. Okay, we're gonna just eat one of these. Oh yeah, I'm getting wrecked by these Endermen at this point. Also, where are the shulker shells even coming from? Oh, he's over there. I see him now. Okay, so this is my priority, definitely. Oh, please don't. Oh no, there's a lot happening. It's a good thing I've got a totem, because otherwise, oh, he's been. Okay, we can have a sky battle. Perfect. Okay, no, we can't. Yeah, I might have to kill this shulker. I think I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. Which means now I can kill you. Come on, where are the ender pearls at? Should we just enchant our sword? Just try and get a little looting going? Like, if I did have some bookcases, I could get nothing. Oh, no, no, no. I need that sword, please. I would really quite like my sword back. If you... Oh, and ender pearls. Wow, all that work and the game did just give them to me in the end. Whatever, don't mind. All good. We did it, chat. We are now in the... We're now ready to fight the final dragon, because we have ascended past the end. What can happen now? The answer is nothing. It's all over. Also, epic sky battle, lol. I really liked that sky battle. That to me was a fun accidental mechanic. Oh, accidental mechanic. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him. Because I'm still here in this cutscene. I'm just gonna keep shooting him, seeing if I can do some damage. I'm guessing I'm not meant to be able to. Oh, I did! The Infinity Dragon. Okay. Shoot down the healing crystals. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna go to sleep, though. This is a dangerous time to be awake. So let's get some sleep in. And let's start day 4. Yep, we're an hour and 45 in. But day 4 seems about right, too. You know, that's fine. So we have to shoot the healing crystals, which is fun. Oh, yeah, it's like an end dragon fight. You know, I feel like getting inspiration from the end dragon fight is a little bit lazy. But, you know, I'm down. Let's do it. Like, it's literally already a dragon. But, you know, it's impressive to have, like, a whole fully fledged giant dragon here. So I'll shoot her healing crystals all day, every day, if that's what it takes. Okay, let's go. They're done. And now I've got a ceiling. That means I can, like, hide under these trees, too. I know for a fact she's going to have an attack that shoots from the sky. So we just gotta shoot her real good. There we go. And then when she gets scary with me, I hide under the tree. Like with all bad things, you can hide pretty effectively. Just wait for those to come in. Ooh, there's a shulker. Okay, so the shulker can work in my advantage. I'm going to quickly equip a new totem. It might come in as important soon. Who knows why? But yeah, let's go. Okay, so this actually is a more challenging fight. There's some weird giant bug that just came out of her. I don't know what that bug's going to do, but that is actually... Oh, God. This is terrifying. Oh, Lord. What is happening? She spawned ghost dragons. And the ghost dragons don't seem to do anything besides attack. So you have to attack her, not the ghost dragons. Also, I'm just going to kill that. It will cause me issues otherwise. Go, 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 go. He's gone. That seems important. Okay. Go to the dragon again. She's got 3 heads. But 3 heads are not better than 1. In fact, that gives me 3 times the opportunities for a headshot. Let's go. Yeah, the armor is seriously killing me. I think I would be long dead without it. Go, go, go. It's magic. Don't you know? Sorry, I'm real Christmassy mood right now. Do you know, can you believe it's December in just a few hours? If you can't believe, you might be excited, chat, that for my first act in December, I'll be slaying a dragon. Oh no, I'm dead. It's over. I'm gonna eat the golden pork chop. I'm just gonna do it. Oh no, oh, she's attacking me in the sky. Okay, oh, I don't know what just happened there, but she died without me realizing. Heck yeah. Yay, December. I'm excited about December. Two heads are good. Yeah, somewhere between 1 and 3 heads is the perfect number. Oh, I made it through the journey. Okay, I can leave my cloud and explore the other islands. Oh, Lord. The game is very laggy. Okay, so that was just a prologue, it sounds like. Something is happening. This is not your... This is all on me. The map has started very seriously slowing down. My little thing has moved away. And, oh god. Oh, the game is, okay, it's getting better. If I can just get on my boat, I can go explore the islands. What am I is it gonna give me another quest, or are the quests done? Chat, I'm so confused. Started game tutorial vibes. It feels like when you get the title screen, like an hour and a half in, you're like, whoa, I didn't realize that was all. I thought I was playing already. Didn't even notice. Oh, yeah, Chat, what? Well, oh, okay, there we go. I've been given a special armor set. I think I wasn't given a special armor set. This is why you've got to learn. Oh, look, I've got a dragon helmet now. Oh, the rest is on the ground here. I'm going to put all of this away. Just really spam it all in there. And now we get to explore the map. Okay, so that was just the beginning, chat. That was just the beginning. Do you think the dragon legs are better than my iron leggings? Yeah. Oh, actually, no, they're not. The iron leggings are just as good. That is fascinating. The dragon sword, it does not say how much damage it does, but we'll test it on our cow right here. So probably about as good as a diamond sword. And there are now 3 places we can go. There is an overworld looking place, a never looking place, and also all the clouds are here. So we can shoot never clouds or overworld clouds or end clouds. So it's kind of like a go do whatever you want for 100 days now, which is why there's a counter, I guess. Yeah, it feels like the days thing was jammed on there a bit last minute. And okay, let's go. Take me away, boat. Let's go on a journey together. Okay, no journey together. So I guess we're going to grab a bunch of items, warp Nilium, and we're gonna walk over there. I want to know what's happening. I can't just say I've done the map if there's a whole bunch of things that are happening in front of me. So let's go for a walk. Okay, that's wonderful. Try another stack. Okay, I'm gonna sprint do this. That was a bad idea. I'm sorry, chat. I failed you. I have sinned. I hope that there's still... Okay. The good news is I still have that respawn. Bad news is I'm going to have to run all the way that way again. So there's something I've been meaning to try for a while. Because one of the cool things about Bedrock you can do is this. You can just start placing, and then you can rotate. Wait, I'll get it. You see how I'm, like, rotating along with it? You can do some real weird stuff with it. Also, you respawn at your beautiful house. It is a very beautiful house. It does have to be said. You know, some people would say that being an imperfectionist is a bad thing. I would say it is exactly where you want to be. Okay, so I'm going to place purple blocks under the warp Nilium. Just in case anyone looks at the staircase from a different angle. I want them to appreciate the beauty. They shouldn't be left out just because they can't see. Honestly, that's my policy on letting blind people into art galleries. Actually, chat, you want to know something fun? I went to a very famous royal garden here in London recently, and the entry fee was like £4 a person or something, which I thought was fair. But if you were blind, it was free, and I don't know why I find that so enjoyable. Just it's very wholesome that you get a discount on the beautiful gardens. if you can't see the beautiful gardens. Also, yeah, it looks like there are islands behind the islands. So now we're gonna bridge out towards this. You know, this whole game I've been struggling with too many blocks. For the first time, I might just have to chat. Oh no, I've got a whole nother stack. We're fine. Okay, so we're gonna go out to this island and see what we find there. It could be the island's just gone forever. But yeah, this feels very confusing. The game was like so heavy on quests, and now it's like, I don't know, man, figure it out. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. No one saw that. Oh, what's that? I was just always back here in the house with the beds around it for some reason. Honestly, what a weird island this is. Do you think there's stuff like if I mine down from it? There's gotta be, right? You'd have to have a reason for me to be here. So I'm just gonna mine down, and there's caves. No, this is just the bottom layer. Although, you know, it's a nice island. It's not terrible. And there's some bricks here. So a waterlogged brick. That must mean something, right? So we're gonna dig down below this, and we're gonna find, oh, it's black down here. I think that's just the bottom of the island. Is this the entire thing? Is this? Do you think it just goes down and then eventually I fall into the void? I feel like it might be. I really feel like it might be internet. Don't dig straight down. Oh wait, what was that? There was something down there, right? I think there was. Okay, so I always dig straight down. Exactly. As an imperfectionist, that is my one true piece of advice for everyone watching. Is always dig straight down. There was something I saw down there that I don't see from here, but I'm sure it's not important. What is important is going to this second island. And, yeah, I think ultimately the Skyfight is meant to be the end, and all of this is just stuff they put on so that they could say 100 days. Because I don't see any reason why you would come out to this identical house after the first one. Is there a third one after this, or... Nope, that's everything. It is exactly identical to the first one, and to prove that, we'll go down and we'll find the piece of endstone brick. And when we mine the piece of endstone brick, water will appear. And so yeah, I think, oh look, there's a whole, no, that's my main island. I think there's a really interesting underlying idea here. Whoever worked on this map, you've done a really good job. Whoever was marketing the map maybe made some questionable decisions along the way that make this feel weird compared to what you were expecting. But I had a really fun time with the idea of this. The execution left some room to be desired. I don't know if I'd recommend this unless you really liked what you saw today and you want to have free dragon fights and you like the kind of free-form challenge in between. Personally, though, I would say the challenge I had was better than I've seen before, but not the very best that I've seen. And if you want to live on a cloud, this is your best way, but I would recommend not living in a cloud. That is my take after playing for just under a couple of hours. What did you think? Let me know in the comments. I feel like there's no reason for me to come back to this, replay it, or even continue playing the world now. Which is also like I didn't realize till just now it's a chicken with a jetpack on. There's so many fun things in this map. But personally, I think I'm done with them. And I hope that you have enjoyed like more levels. Yeah, it really was hinting there'd be another one after the end. Like, what? I'm very. Also, where's the big king? He said I'd find him in the highest levels. Is he up there somewhere? Where are you, king? I need you. Okay, we'll get in. Oh, it will take me over there, and we'll go find out right now. But yeah, I've got a dragon sword, but nothing to kill. I just got the coolest thing in the game, and yet there is no reason for me to have it. Anyway, yeah, this has been my personal experience. Let's shoot them. There we go. Come over here, friend. You can do it. Okay, I'm just gonna get him over here. Nope, I killed him. But yeah, I had a fun enough time, but sadly, not the funnest time. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This is something we do on the channel, long form live streams. And if this is your first one somehow, subscribe to see more, because I like playing weird maps and letting you know if they're worth getting or not. And I hope that you found this one useful, because I've been ibxtoycat, and I'll see you on the next one. I'll still be ibxtoycat there too. But I'm just letting you know. I hope you had a good day, because I'll see you tomorrow. I got a pretty fun video coming out tomorrow, by the way. I'm looking forward to it. So, goodbye. Oh, streamers, by the way. It's December. I think we're going to be streaming every day. Not every day. I think we're going to be streaming every other day. Because I love the stream every day that I used to do years and years ago. But I think to like balance that with like all of the things that I want to do video-wise this month, I think a stream basically every other day this month will be happening. Starting tomorrow, I believe. So stream us December 1st, and then the 3rd, and then the 5th, and then the 7th, and we'll keep going for as long as we can that way. So see you tomorrow for a live stream. Goodbye. 12 streams of Christmas? Yeah, the 12 streams of Christmas. I love it. Longest travel.